First review of 2012. Here we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the film review, episode number 51. I hope you all had a happy new year. Anyway, the film I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today is Tailor Soldier Spy. Tailor Soldier Spy is directed by Tomas Alfredson, who previously directed Let the Right One In, and it stars Gary Oldman, Colin Firth, Benedict Cumberbatch, Tom Hardy, Mark Strong, Toby Jones, and John Hurt. The story takes place in the midst of the Cold War, where George Smiley, an ex-MI6 agent, is brought back out of retirement in order to investigate the possibility of a Russian mole inside MI6 who's supposedly been there for years. So the rest of the film involves George and his assistant Peter Gilliam tracking down clues and interviewing subjects trying to find this mole. Tailor Soldier Spy is proving to be quite a divisive film, with some calling it dull and confusing, while others call it an effective spy thriller. Personally, I thought the film was great. There are several elements that work here. First of all, I think the performances from this cast are excellent. Gary Oldman does a terrific job here as George Smiley. He really transforms himself into this old, world-weary man, and he underplays every reaction. Everything about Oldman's performance here is so subtle, and that's what makes it so great. Colin Firth also gives a very good performance here as Bill Hayden. He plays off the charm that he's used to, while also hinting at some very sinister undertones, and he balances that quite well. Tom Hardy also adds to his resume here as Ricky Tarr. He's one of the more sympathetic characters in the film, and Hardy lends him a lot of empathy and vulnerability that a lot of the other characters don't have. And we also get great performances from Mark Strong and Benedict Cumberbatch. I also think the film is really well directed. Tomas Alfredson creates this great atmosphere and mood where anyone can turn on anyone. It really sucked me into the story and the world of MI6. The cinematography is great at capturing the dark, drab environment of paranoia that surrounds the agency at this time. And I also really like the fact that this film isn't your typical sort of action-packed spy movie. This film's a lot more about actual espionage and sneaking around to get documents, but that proves to be just as suspenseful as gunfights and action sequences. Now, my one flaw with the film is that it's a little too confusing. There were a couple scenes in this movie where I was kind of like, wait, what? Wait, what's going on? But the film would just move on to the next scene. But other than that, I don't really have any flaws with this. Ultimately, I'm going to give Tailor Soldier Spy an A-. If you prepare yourself for a slower, more methodical version of a spy film, you'll be rewarded with excellent performances and direction. Check this one out. So that's it for this review. My next review will be probably up later tonight when I bring you guys an early review of Act of Valor, the new film starring real-life Navy SEALs. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the other side.